Welcome back, everyone, to the Superdome, just west of the French Quarter in New Orleans. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 7 yards, the pickup there. Second and 3. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. 2nd and 5. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots. Now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. 2nd and 11. This will be caught at about the 6. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal, pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Patterson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's Hill, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Second and 4. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 4. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's third down. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Oh, and Edwards-Helaire, I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll stop him short. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage. And, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Townsend. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Black. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 7. Going right side here, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Second and 9 now. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. On third down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently second in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? It keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Townsend. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now back to throw. They complete it to Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
A gain of 6 there on first. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 19.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Fighting him off. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 46 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Black. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
2nd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd and 3. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. That catch good for only a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. The quick slant caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this returnable for Hill. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. That catch good for only a couple. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. They'll look to throw. That caught by Tremble. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. He's back to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. Now we will pause for the injury. That's the wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Hill a little slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 14. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime, obviously
today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 20 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. They'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. He'll buy some time. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jalen Phillips just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal?
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw again. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal from just inside the 5. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Jalen Phillips. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. It's their quarterback, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. On second down, this is Madison. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now back to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Now a give to Madison. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Madison. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, Madison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Alexander Madison, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Rolling to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a throw here, hauled in.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Flip, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quiddy Pay in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Quiddy Pay picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and 14. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
On second down, Montgomery. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. Flushed out right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And the ball on the 30, here's second and 4. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery, and good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Second and 4. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They're going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Their mobile quarterback with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, first and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They'll get this underneath to Madison. That catch good for only a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Let's go. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Madison running left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is the tight end Fant. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Back to throw. Caught by Montgomery. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll buy some time right. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. On second down now, it's Montgomery, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. The throw over the middle, taken in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection.
Touchdown, Bears! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry now for Madison. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 19-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison.
Two, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The play action fake. They'll look. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The coverage good. The pressure good. Leads to the sack. And it's 3rd and goal now. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And that is incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 9 now. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he finds Montgomery complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll set up to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Open man is Komet, the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Madison. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Drop to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark,